to answer your question about like why dudes getting tricked so easy and falling for this, man. Well, it's a combination of things. One, you got to come up not having shit. You got to be black and ugly your whole life, and then you got to come into a whole bunch of money and start believing the girls just liking you and telling you that you're fine and I want you to put this big black baby in me and all this. All that stuff will just boost your head. A dude that ain't never had nothing, that never get nothing in high school, all of a sudden come into some money, he don't know what to do with it. Like I'm trying to hit everything. Like everything that I used to look at, and they used to call me a black smut and all these names. And when dark skinned dudes had it rough growing up, dog. I'm telling you, man. Like we just got in style. Like when Wesley Snipes killed his best friend. Yeah, Wesley brought us in. Wesley is like the Caesar of the dark skin man. Like
him and MJ. MJ had a lot to do with it too, though.
Yeah, MJ too. MJ, yeah, that's why he forever to go. I'm never gonna say nobody else to go. Like MJ and Wesley put us on the map. I wouldn't be married if it wasn't for Wesley Snipes, man. Facts. I would be an incel. I would still be a virgin. You feel me? You know what I mean? So Wesley brought us in, but Shannon was before Wesley, and I mean I can imagine the names he was called. He looks like a horse in the face, so I know they was calling him all types of daggone what's that talking horse, Mr. Ed, and all types of stuff. Them gums he got. So yeah, that's what it is. That's why he keep getting tricked, and he gonna keep getting tricked as well. Somebody can come to him right now and be like, I ain't like that other girl, and then sue him the same exact way and get the same exact results. We got a caller from Cali. Turn down YouTube in the background and go ahead. Who on the line?
Man, this is Big Ticket, baby.
What's up, Ticket, man? Well, call him from Beverly Hills, man. You in the States right now?
Man, listen, man. You ain't never know where I'm gonna be at. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Bro, all these dudes, the Diddy's of the world, the Shannon Sharpes of the world, what do they have in common, bro? Who they hang around? I heard my boy Sports and Fitness Rants do a video, and he right. All these dudes is like little kid mentalities that be hanging around LeBron James, bro. Notice all the stuff that's going on. Notice all the foolishness, bro. You Shannon Sharpe, you loud on TV every day for LeBron James, bro. And now you caught up in this foolishness. All the dudes that's in the media, all these weirdos that hang around LeBron James, bro, or that get on their knees for LeBron James, bro, it's sickening, man. And they need to clean that whole shit up out of the media, bro. But Shannon Sharpe is a joke, bro. He's a clown, bro. Only a clown play himself out of position.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't fumble like you fumbled the Fox bag, and then Stephen A. Smith helped you out.
No. Hold on. Go back.
CBS first.
He fumbled the CBS joint. He ain't learning nothing, dog.
Then what you do? You turn around and you mess up the Fox joint. Then you go to ESPN, bro. ESPN, his next contract is gonna be $100 million at ESPN.
That's crazy.
Forget the podcast deal. You're doing a part-time TV, getting ready to get $100 million, just like Stephen A. His next contract would have been $100 million. So when he lost that contract with old girl, he didn't just lose the $23 million. He lost all the millions that he was making per year right now, and he lost all the future bread because now he don't blackball himself on Fox, on CBS, and ESPN, and ain't nobody else gonna want to touch him because of his history, bro.
And that's
that
crazy.
Dude is a clown, man. All these dudes is running around LeBron James, man. Think about this. All them dudes, these dudes are a bunch of weirdos, man. All they do is sacrifice and pray. But let me ask you one thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. And this is for everybody on the panel. This man said that it was God, MJ, and Kobe in that order. When he said that statement, 8 of the top 10 people that he has in the top 10 list either never took another dribble of basketball or dead. How did Kobe Bryant fall out the top 10? And that's what goes on with these weirdos. Let me say this. So Magic Johnson ain't played. He got him in the top 10. Larry Bird ain't played. He got him in the top 10. Right?
Yep.
Tim Duncan, his career went nowhere near the same when he said that back in 2012. Right? Let's keep going. Will Chamberlain was dead. Bill Russell, he hadn't played no more. So how did all these dudes, Steph Curry, how did all these dudes surpass Kobe Bryant? Shaq didn't do nothing. How did all these dudes pass Kobe? These dudes is weirdos and clowns and they getting exposed, bro. That's all I gotta say.
It was in their contract. That's what it was. The top 10 was in their contract. what they were supposed to say on TV.
Bro, listen, sports and your boy the same thing. Nick Wright. Look at all these weirdos, man. And I'm gonna say this to you. Sports and Fitness ran said something right. These dudes are not men, bro. Look at all these dudes who get on it and worship this dude, bro. It's sickening, man. And now you look at all these dudes getting exposed, man. From ain't no party like a Diddy party. He getting ready to get sentenced. Shannon Sharpe gonna mess around and end up. This man got other lawsuits. Now you got a whole nother woman that'll hit you up for $20 million. You got another woman from ESPN. That lawsuit is pending. She says she might get more lawsuits on you. Bro, these dudes is clowns, and you sit up here every day arguing with people every day because they don't like LeBron James. Bro, salute to everybody on the panel, man. That's all I really want to say, man.
All right, thanks for the call, Ticket. Appreciate it.
Yo, shout out to Ticket, man.
All right, dog.
Hey, for real, it's getting so bad. They're gonna have to start coming down to the YouTube streets to get some people to get on ESPN, man. It ain't gonna be nobody else left. It ain't gonna be nobody else left, man. They're gonna have to come get one of us to put on there with Stephen A. Smith, man. Everybody get
YouTube streets.
Bro, I tell you, man.
I'm available on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, are you gonna be able to handle that pressure when they start like you can't even walk nowhere, somebody throwing that cat at you? Because I'm telling you, it's people that sending people at sending girls at them, man. Calling from Mobile.
In the words of Jerry Rice.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's calling?
This is Siobhan. How y'all
Siobhan,
doing?
what's good? How you doing? Long time no hear.
Yeah, been busy.
Yeah,
I see my girl Britne on there.
Yeah, she on there. I'm about to turn the camera off in a minute.
What's going on, girl?
Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that.
Thank you.
What's poppin'?
Don't do the champion like that.
Hey, the champ. Well, how long was she win?
Woo!
Hey, she support the Eagles.
Oh, I thought there was somebody like she won fantasy football or something like that. Jay won that. I mean, I don't want it 3 times in a row. I mean, to pick them
won the regular season. I ain't no regular season count.
Hey, look, the only champion on this panel is me and Jay. We both got belts.
Okay.
We both got belts to prove
I see Jay with his belt. Okay, all right. I'll give y'all that too. All right.
Go ahead.
Acknowledge.
Go ahead with your thoughts though while I look for my belt.
Oh, okay. I got a lot to say, but I'm not going to. But I want to say this about Shannon Sharpe. How do I put this politely? How dumb
Speak your mind, Queen.
How dumb can a man be? Not y'all, but for some men, how dumb can a man be to literally give generational wealth to a woman that he has no family with whatsoever?
So the answer to that question is you haven't seen the level of dumbness that we can get to. This just the iceberg, to be honest with you. This the tip of it. Like
they say, when it rains, it pours, man.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this second lawsuit came because they like, oh, he in the business of settling. Now he's got the reputation of settling. Right. So this second lawsuit, she's suing for 20, but she'll settle for 5.
Yep. This lawsuit, this new lawsuit, don't make any sense to me. I gotta go read up on it, but I don't. It don't
even have to. If you in litigation, because now he's trying to rebrand himself and get a career somewhere. So he got to clear off all these litigations. He can't have anything lingering. So he may offer $2 million just to go away. Look, man, leave me alone. I'm trying to get back on my feet. So and people know that if you look at Michael Jackson and how those lawsuits came out at him all at one time, you know what I'm saying? People know that once they see that you'll crack that checkbook open, hey man, shoot, I might go file one in the state of North Carolina against Shannon. Yeah, that man stole my lisp. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, I was thinking the same thing. I might file one just because I don't like his face.
Yeah, why not? He's not even reading them at this point. He just signing checks.
But from what I heard, though, is the second lawsuit is supposedly defamation of character.
Yeah, I think
because
that's
of something that he and Ocho said on their nightcap about the lady that was at the Usher concert.
Yeah, they
were making false claims that weren't, which were false. So, and I think apparently, like she owns like a daycare center or something. Like whatever her business is like, I think it must be affecting her business.
Right. I can
henceforth, imagine. Yeah. So that's as much as I know.
Her being viral on that Usher concert might have affected their business if we being truthful.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been out there trying to lick the cherry juice off of Usher fingers.
I get it. I get it. But hey, somebody got to be responsible for coming over here and talking reckless in front of millions of people. Like you got Shannon ain't had no business going on there and saying, "Oh, she was married and she up there looking." And she wasn't married. I mean, that's a single woman. That's a single woman. And Usher and Usher put his fingers out there with chocolate on it, and she wanted some chocolate. You know what I mean? And a single woman, okay, you can do that. You might not be able to do that in Israel, but now you can do it in Tel Aviv. You might not be able to do it somewhere in some of these other Muslim countries, but over here, and this is America, chump. You know what I mean? So
you can eat chocolate off of anybody in America.
Yeah, exactly.
America, chump.
But what's crazy though?
But to answer your question though. Oh, my bad. Go ahead,
Mel.
No, I said this real quick. Then go ahead, Robin. But to answer your question about why dudes getting tricked so easy and falling for this, man. Well, it's a combination of things. For one, you got to come up not having shit. You got to be black and ugly your whole life, and then you got to come into a whole bunch of money and start believing the girls just liking you and telling you that you're fine, and I want you to put this big black baby in me and all this. All that stuff will just boost your head. A dude that ain't never had nothing, that never get nothing in high school, all of a sudden come into some money, he don't know what to do with it. Like I'm trying to hit everything, like everything that I used to look at, and they used to call me a black smut and all these names. And when dark skinned dudes had it rough growing up, dog. I'm telling you, man. Like we just got in style. Like when Wesley Snipes killed his best friend. Yeah, Wesley brought us in. Wesley is like the Caesar of the dark skinned man. Like
him and MJ. MJ had a lot to do with it too, though.
Yeah, MJ too. MJ, yeah, that's why he forever the GOAT. I'm never gonna say nobody else go. Like MJ and Wesley put us on the map. I wouldn't be married if it wasn't for Wesley Snipes, man. Facts. I would be an incel. I would still be a virgin. You feel me? You know what I mean? So Wesley brought us in, but Shannon was before Wesley, and I mean I can imagine the names he was called. He looks like a horse in the face, so I know they was calling him all types of daggone. What's that? Talking horse, Mr. Ed, and all types of stuff. Them gums he got. So yeah, that's what it is. That's why he keep getting tricked, and he gonna keep getting tricked as well. Somebody can come to him right now and be like, I ain't like that other girl, and then sue him the same exact way and get the same exact results.
Mel just low key had a terrible
what you didn't mention though, which was also true. No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Now, what he didn't mention, which is also true, Shannon Sharpe has been on record talking about how in school he wasn't that smart, and you don't get smart overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people born with it and some people born without it. So he's falling for the same trick repeatedly. It's happened over and over and over again. All you got to do is, hey, I heard they was telling Joseph about me. No, you didn't. Maybe I didn't. Shannon fall like
yes, that's the thing, man. You guys said it. You guys just said it exactly. She asked us the question off the top. She asked us how stupid or how often men do dumb things, man. And obviously, men are not as savvy, it appears to be, as the women are out here in these situations. When you're talking, Mel, about a lot of these young brothers out here and they all of a sudden come into some money and now all of a sudden women are all around them and they're, willing to do whatever they want to do just to hang around these guys. We get that. Shannon Sharpe's not young anymore. The sad reality for Shannon Sharpe is that there's a grown-ass man that's been a professional athlete, like I mentioned earlier, played a whole Hall of Fame career. So he wasn't just a regular player when he played Shannon Sharpe. So he was around all of the great things that the great players had privilege to. He was a great player when he played. He was one of the top players when he played. So he was around all of this stuff. We've seen what he's built up on YouTube and this podcast. I mean, my goodness, man. The things that we do on here on YouTube, someone like Shannon Sharpe comes along, boom, boom, instant sensation, millions and millions of dollars that he's been able to generate just off of him talking on the microphone and not even having to know exactly what the hell he's talking about. He's just out here running his mouth, and somehow, some way, this man's platform makes all this money. So you're telling me that Shannon Sharpe is being outmaneuvered by young 25-year-old women or some of these young girls? How are they out-savvying this man? That's one thing I wonder when I ask about Shannon Sharpe. This when we started talking about the people you keep around you. Who's around you? Where's Sterling Sharpe? Is anyone around Shannon Sharpe to get in this man's ear and slap in the back of the head like my dad used to do back in the day when you did something stupid? Do a slap in the back of the head. Ain't no one there to tell you, yo, man, what you doing? You're slipping over here. You got to move a lot smarter. No one learns from their mistakes anymore. We're watching these grown men. We just talked about Gilbert Arenas and these guys, man, doing the same things over and over. The dude brought a gun to a locker room in the NBA. That's why you were essentially kicked out the league. And you haven't learned a damn thing from this. You're walking out from being released on bond and you're dancing on the steps like you're 22, like you're 25. When we thought that was cool, yeah, I got arrested. Yeah, you got a story to tell. It's funny. This Shannon Sharpe dude, how old is Shannon Sharpe? Damn near 60, man.
Yeah, old as dirt, older than a wolf pussy. But look, hey, Robin, did you see the difference? Do you see the difference between Javaris Crittenton, the guy who got in trouble with Gil about those guns? Well, you know, I watched a documentary on him. I think Gilbert Arenas actually executive produced this documentary. It was pretty good. And I thought that was a good mature thing for Gil to do, because I think it might have put some money back in Javaris' pocket, because he actually got out of prison off of either attempted murder charge or manslaughter. I can't remember what it was. I think it's manslaughter. Maybe it was murder. I'm not sure, but he just got out, and they did that documentary, and I learned a whole bunch of stuff about it, on how his life just went on a downward spiral after that incident with Gilbert Arenas, because he couldn't get no more NBA contracts, and he just went back to his old neighborhood and fell into the old things that he was doing, you know, with the old, gang type stuff, right? So he got himself in some trouble, shot somebody, and was locked up. But here's the difference. During that time and coming out and listening to him talk on that documentary, you can tell he learned something. You can tell he matured. He ain't got no play in his demeanor. He ain't no clown. It's all seriousness when you talk to him. He ain't for that nonsense. And I can't believe Gilbert Arenas, he fumbled the bag in the NBA, lost his contracts, end up out of the NBA, and he got a second chance with this podcast space, multi-million-dollar deal with Underdog, making money, and then you start being a clown again. That's the part that I just don't, and the mistakes that Shannon, like you keep saying, they both making the same mistakes. I'm like, dude, ain't no way I'm about to fumble. Is when you have that much money, is it just too easy to just be a clown? Like, I don't get it.
No, but you got to look back. You got to look back. Remember, Gil didn't get drafted where he should have been because he was a clown at Arizona. He has been doing clownish activities his entire professional life, and he'd rather make people laugh than deal with life for serious. Like the dancing on the steps out in the courthouse, he did that for laughs and jokes and all that. But ain't nobody what buddy say? Ain't nobody playing but you. Gil's the only one playing. Even the co-defendants, they're not playing with Gilbert. Ain't nobody playing but Gilbert, yo.
Ain't nobody playing but Gilbert, man.
That's what Craig told Smoking.
Yeah.
Ain't
nobody playing but Gilbert.
It's a saying going around too.
But I did want to. Oh, go ahead.
It's a saying going around too. Money can't unlame a dude. Like once a lame, always a lame. So like these cats, man, they been lame just because they got the money. They think that attention that they're getting is genuine, and it's not. It's just because you got money. You know what I'm saying? And they think that now they being accepted, and it's just you too old to not take that veil off and understand that you still a lame. You just a lame with money now.
And before I leave, to piggyback on what Robert was saying, Shannon Sharpe's almost 60 years old. And he's accomplished a lot in his career, both professionally as a NFL player, and now he's a Hall of Famer. And then to come into the space in the media part of it, all to throw it away for, I'm going to call her that. And it's just like, nobody feels sorry for him because technically this is like his third strike. because I think he had the issue, which is what happened with him in CBS, the thing with the lady in the elevator or something.
Yeah.
Then he had what was it? Whatever the issue was, he had at Fox behind the scenes. It was some other stuff going on, and now he gets a job at ESPN, and he throws it away. And I know he has his brand, but your character is tarnished right now.
Yeah.
Who's going to want to have to deal with him now with all of these things, they just keep arising. And then also now with Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
Good.
Now I will say that this.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that.
Well, hold on, Jay. Let me clear the line. Siobhan, thanks for the call. You the last caller. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be the end for him. I believe he actually still going to land on his feet, and he'll eventually secure another multi-million-dollar contract doing the same thing. But I also don't know if that's beneficial for him.
Yeah, I think he'll land on his feet. He just gonna be out of some millions. He gonna be out of some millions, and he just got to move different from here, man. And no, man, like that's the whole game when it comes to a black man getting very successful, especially a lot of money and a lot of and a lot of kind of, because media is power. You know what I'm saying? Media is really power, dog. So Vlad, you could tell how jealous Vlad TV was of Shannon Sharpe when he did all those millions with Cat Williams on that one episode. Instead of Vlad being like, "Oh man, we got another guy in the space just doing something similar to what I'm doing," shout out to him. Vlad was hating on him, right? And you just don't know how far people would go to bring, especially a brother down. Like we got it rough, and I get it. I would love not to come on a show. Our show is not huge like that, so the reach might not, it might not be damaging. But I would love not to come on a show and have to talk about a brother like that, because it's enough people that's trying to pull them down. But ain't no way we can, when you're doing goofy, continuous goofy, and somebody got to say something, man. Like, this is insane, and we can do the brother thing all day long, but when they up and they making their money, they ain't doing nothing for the brothers. The way they did Kyrie Irving, the way Shannon Sharpe did Kyrie Irving, the way Shannon Sharpe talk about people is unreal, especially when it comes to protecting LeBron. So, he ain't on that brother type stuff anyway, right? So I kind of don't feel bad, but at the same time, I know dudes like Vlad TV would probably send a girl his way